Hi, my name is Herman. I'm known as Kotwaru on the internet, and I'm featured as Cosplay of the Week. I live in Sweden, in the town city Jönköping. I'm currently studying my third year in the Swedish counterpart of American high school. I'm studying science with chemistry currently. It started with a friend asking me to join the Mass Effect cosplay group for a convention this summer called Narcon. And eventually I was the only one to finish with my cosplay, so that's why I started cosplaying from Mass Effect. My friend asked me to join their group. My favorite game, that's like the hardest question ever. I think I will have to say either Bastion or The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Bastion, first of all, it's a brilliant game. It reminds me of Zelda, and I'm a die-hard Zelda fan. I just love it. The music, the characters, the environment, everything is brilliant. And Zelda, well, Ocarina of Time is, in my opinion, the best Zelda game ever released. So, well, I just love it as well. Well, people that think they know stuff, like a person a while ago asked a convention when they opened, and the boss answered that they did not know yet, they hadn't decided. And then a random visitor came in and, yeah, well, last year they opened at 1, so they should open at 1 this year as well. And people like that makes me very angry. I reckon that in a far future we will have games like those in the Dot Hack series and Sword Art Online, where you become part of the game or immerse yourself into the game in a way that before hadn't been possible. But on a closer view, like 5 years from now or so, I just think that games will be like the games we have now, but way more technically advanced. They will have greater graphics, better physics, better AI, better everything. But we wouldn't have moved away from the consoles that we are using right now, or we would have, but nothing groundbreaking like, oh, improved graphics for the PlayStation 4, things like that, nothing extraordinary. No, I don't think that piracy should be stopped. I actually think that it's positive for the market. For example, person 1 downloads a game and tells his friend, person number 2, that it's a good game, and perhaps person 2 isn't a pirate, perhaps person 2 goes to a store and buys the game. Suddenly, the market has earned money due to a person downloading the game. Or let's say person number 1 downloads the game because he's uncertain that he will like it. So he goes out, downloads it, and then he realizes, oh, this is a brilliant game, and he goes to the store and buys it. I know people that are like that. So I don't think piracy should be stopped. Started cosplaying the summer of 2010. So I've been cosplaying for roughly 2 years. Well, the fact that I can get in contact with people that I would never get in contact with otherwise. When I was younger, I was very shy and therefore didn't have many friends. Now I'm not as shy anymore, probably due to conventions and cosplaying. Also, if I were to walk down the street in my town wearing my ordinary clothes, maybe this, my N7 shirt, not so ordinary, but you get the point. no one except my friends or people I knew would come up to me and say, "Hey, how are you?" If I were working at a convention dressed up like, let's say, Commander Shepard, tons of people would come up to me like, "Oh, hey, how are you? Awesome, nice." Well, so it's a way to get in touch with people. It's a way to get to know new people, for me at least. And, well, it's just an experience. I love it. I love cosplaying. While cosplaying, me and a friend were at this convention called UpCon. It was the largest in Sweden, and it was like this. There's a big building here called the main building, and there's a square here, and there's a tent over here. A very big tent, not like a camping tent, but like 15 meters in roof height, and it's huge. So we decided we had 1 hour to kill before a wig styling panel. So we were like, well, let's go to the tent, walk a lap, and then go back. After 30 minutes, we'd made it 20 meters. So we were like, screw this, let's go back. We don't want to miss this. So we turned around, we started pretty much running towards the escalators in the main building. And in the escalators, we came up with a plan. Okay, to distract all people with cameras, let's attract an unnecessary amount of attention. So whilst in the escalators, we were standing in ridiculous poses, doing train sounds like chugga 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 choo choo, and it worked. We weren't stopped by a single person from that point onwards. I love photography, and I love gaming and dancing. Well, not all types of dancing, but like club dancing, rave dancing, like shuffle, jump style, hard style, liquid, those kind of things. Like, yeah. Question 11: which cosplays are you planning in the future? The ones I'm planning are Balmung of the Asia Sky from Hack Legend of Twilight, Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean, the clothing from the third movie, Jin Kazuma from Tekken 6, yeah, my brain is melting, Link from The Legend of Zelda, the clothing or the design from Twilight Princess, and influences from Ocarina of Time. I have the ocarina on my desk in that direction. I'm trying to learn how to play it. So, and I have Ezio Auditore da Firenze planned as well. I have made a design for Hidden Blades that probably will work. Hopefully. So yeah, those are my planned cosplays in the near future. Well, try. The worst thing that can happen is that you fail. So what? You wasted a couple of bucks on materials, but you know what you can't do and what you shouldn't do. And if you're lucky, you succeed. I've heard countless of people that say that they can't do an armor when they've seen my armor, or they can't do a prop when they've seen my Revenant assault rifle. And my N7 armor and my Revenants were the first armor and props I ever made. I haven't done an armored cosplay before. I haven't done a prop before. The only thing I've done is like a minor pin on a Roy Mustang cosplay, or the teeth, shark teeth for my Grell Sutcliffe cosplay. My dream is to participate in the Swedish Cosplay Championship 2013. The reason for this is because I want to participate, first of all, in the Swedish Championship or another major event, just to prove to myself that I'm actually a very good cosplayer, or a good cosplayer at least. And second of all is because I will move to an apartment in the capital of Sweden next autumn, which means that I won't have the adequate space to continue making cosplays which I deem worthy of participation in the championship. So that's the reason for why I want to participate in the Swedish Championship. Big thanks to Games Mentor for featuring me. Big thanks to the people who will watch this. Please watch take a look at my DeviantArt page, Kotawaru at deviantart.com. I love you all. This is for you.